Not everyone likes metal. Fuck them!
Hello and welcome to The Bard Show and another Bard review. You guys know the drill. We review the latest, greatest and occasionally worst game releases. Why? Because we literally have nothing better to do. All games we review start with a score of 10 out of 10 and we deduct points for bad bullshit, corporate greed and lazy developing. And only the best of the best get the Bard Show seal of approval. If you laugh, you gotta leave a like, them's the rules. And you know, subscribe, hit the bell and all that other crap we need you to do so we can become YouTube millionaires. And give up our day jobs. No, seriously, I want a Ferrari. To say AAA gaming on PC has had a rough start in 2019 would be a colossal understatement. With every game seemingly needing to have live services, roadmaps, and some sort of direct line into my friggin' bank account attached to it. I was tired, guys. I longed for a simpler time when you just bought a game and played it. No season passes, no loot boxes, no flossing emotes, stupid kids in their Fortnite. So I was looking through Steam's Jrpgs and I came across this little gem called Metal as Fuck. With a title like that, how could I resist? It promised me dirty jokes, and I like dirty jokes. And for £4, there was not really much to lose. Metal as Fuck is a story-driven fantasy JRPG built using RPG Maker VX Ace. It tells the story of Shale, a paladin of the Order of Phuk, the one true god of metal, and his quest to track down the Dark Bards who are going around the land causing horrific carnage with their music. Kinda like Taylor Swift. On his travels, Chael teams up with a stoner wizard, an archer with a fetish for leather, and a one-eyed warlock who bears more than a little resemblance to a certain black swordsman.
Tell me what you want. I don't know why.
Within my first hour of playing, I had met a wizard who was too high to know if he was actually a wizard, been propositioned by some old geezer to pull an arrow out of his dick, and recovered some stolen cocaine from a crackhead goblin. Later I had demons quoting Linkin Park and Danzig lyrics at me, and then I met Consuela.
No, I no can clean.
Shit. These are just a few of the pop culture references that made me chuckle while I was running around slaying monsters. And if you have a dirty sense of humour, this game is gonna make you laugh.
You can't kill the metal. Metal will live on.
Metal as Fuck is a nice throwback to the old Super Nintendo and Mega Drive JRPG days, reminiscent of the old Final Fantasy or Phantasy Star games. Each character has a plethora of skills and spells unlocked with each level up, and it's definitely worth grinding areas for XP so you can get the upper hand against the bosses. I assumed this game would be low effort on the combat front, as the crude comedic story seemed to be the focus. Well, you know what they say about assumption.
Assumption is the mother of all fuck-ups.
Yeah, I learned pretty early on to look for all of the items, buy all of the upgrades, and run away from anything that casts poison. The combat is legitimately challenging, and after I started getting some skills unlocked, I really started to enjoy it. Each character has a nice blend of attacking and utility abilities, and whilst not the hardest game ever, if you sleep on a fight, you're gonna die. The real charm from this game comes from the story and banter between the party members though. At times it lulls you into a false sense of security and you start to feel like you're playing any other JRPG. And that's when it hits you with references to sex, drugs and metal. By the time I'd finished the game, I was about 4.5 hours in. So it's quite short, but sweet. And at £4 I wasn't expecting a 40-hour romp.
You can't kill the metal. Metal will live on.
It was made in RPG Maker. What the fuck do you people want from me?
You can't kill the metal. Metal will live on.
At the beginning of the game, I found the music to be decent, but pretty standard JRPG fare. And as I progressed, I discovered that there's some pretty sweet metal riffs. Boss fight music is pretty epic, and it didn't seem like generic game maker music. So kudos to the developer for reaching out to some music creators to enhance his product.
You can't kill the metal. Metal will live on.
Metal as Fuck is a great little pickup for fans of the JRPGs of old, and a bonus if penis jokes tickle your humerus. At roughly £1 an hour of gameplay, I would be more than happy to recommend this game. You can pick up the entire Crankage Games collection of 6 games on Steam for about a £5 at the moment, so if you want a break from the normal AAA bullshit, this series merits looking into. So the final score for Metal as Fuck: 8 out of 10. And behold, the Bad Show seal of approval. If you know an indie developer who you think deserves a bad review, let us know in the comments. With the state of AAA gaming at the moment, I think we're due an uprising. Until next time, Balf out.
And Derp, I'm here as well. Nobody loves me.